Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be going over a Pokemon here, Sceptile, and what role he can play in the Ultra League. So the reason we use Sceptile was because someone during our Twitch chat said they wanted to see us use Sceptile. I went and checked and I had one, so I was like, you know what? It might not be that bad. You know, it's going to be good against Swampert. It's going to have Earthquake for a lot of those neutral matchups like Giratina, and also the Earthquake is also going to be super effective against the Steel matchups. So I figured, you know, it actually might not be that bad. I was going to try out Venusaur, but let's try out Sceptile here, I thought. And I'm going to be showing a few teams, so let's go ahead and get right into it after I power it up. Yeah, so this one is going to be a starter team. Someone recommended that. Oh, maybe not. I decided I wanted a safe swap, so I threw in a Lowland Muck. So, like I said, there's going to be a lot of different teams coming up here for Sceptile. We didn't use just one team. We were trying to figure it out as we went. Also, some of my gameplay isn't what y'all expect, because I know y'all expect me to be pretty good, but I've never used Sceptile before in Ultra League, so this was going to be interesting. So, Melmetal here, my first thought is, you know, Melmetal's kind of squishy. Sceptile also squishy, so I think I'm going to let this hit and see what it does. The Rock Slide, see how much damage it does here. A lot. Almost 50% of my health is gone, but you see we're already at the Earthquake. So Sceptile really charges super quick, but we can't really be taking too many hits. So I decided I need a bait right there. I'm going to shield this one. I think I'm going to throw the Earthquake here and then maybe go into... Oh yeah. Probably go into a Lowland Muck here to maybe try to realign the Charizard with this Melmetal now that we're out of... energy. Now, one thing to worry about, okay, it looks like I'm actually going to go for the sack lead here. Oh, nice catch. It's been like 2 or 3 days since we did this live, so I have forgotten exactly what happens, but it looks like he stays in with the... Oh, CMP tie here. He stayed in with the Melmetal. I would really regret that I couldn't get this move off first. It definitely would have KO'd. And now I'm just wondering what he has in the back. Oh, he actually swapped into Giratina, altered. This is a really good matchup for us. It's only going to take 2 Dark Pulses to KO this. And since we already had a 4 Snarl lead, aka 1 full Dark Pulse, he kind of just sacrificed that. So he is going to have a lot of energy coming into this Charizard matchup. So I'm thinking maybe come into Sceptile. Right now I'm thinking that. Let's see what I actually did. Yeah, come into Sceptile, eat this move. And then we'll try to sweep with the Charizard, maybe? Or swap to Charizard. Oh, okay. Swap to Charizard. But we cannot take a Rock Slide, so... Oh my gosh, how much damage is this going to do? I just realized we just used the shield. Okay. That's not great. We're definitely going to go down here to the Meganium. I'm very surprised to see a Grass type here. I thought we'd be the only one using a Grass type. Interesting. If we had shields, maybe we would have had play here. Actually, it looks like if we had 1 shield, we probably could have beaten Meganium. Maybe actually would have won the game if we had an extra shield there. But yeah, these are not going to be all wins, y'all. Like I said, I had just started using Sceptile for the first time here. The games went pretty even, but pretty even around 2600 is, you know, pretty decent. This time I switched to a Lapras lead. Lapras is going to be good here against Giratina. It was Dragon Breath, though, so we do have to worry about that. I probably should have swapped to Obstagoon. I'm probably going to take this Moonblast and then swap, maybe? Yeah. And it was actually a Grass Knot, so I've really been seeing a lot of Grass Knot Cresselia. I think I said in my last video, it's not as bad as I once thought it was. You don't use Future Sight too much. Definitely you'll be regretting not having it in shields down situations. In neutral matchups, but when shields are up, Grass Knot is a little faster to get to. You know, I'm not going to fault you if you decide to use Grass Knot. I probably wouldn't use an Elite TM on it, and the thing is, I'm keeping mine under Great League levels so that it can actually use Grass Knot in Great League. I think in Great League it's going to be a lot better. You know, it hits a Zoom Roll, hits a lot of the Mud Boys for double super effective, so... I don't know, that's me. If y'all want to use it, and go ahead and tell me how it performs for y'all. So Dragon Breath Giratina here is actually a little bit scary, even for Obstagoon. Obstagoon has a ton of health, but You really want it to be the Shadow Claw variant because you triple resist those ghost type moves. But you know, you get what you get here, and I'm probably going to come back in with Lapras, and even in this Lapras matchup, the Dragon Breaths are going to be doing a lot of damage over time. Dragon Breath is just such a strong move, and since it's one turn, it's going to be doing so much damage in general. So this is a little bit scary. I know we're not going to get KO'd by anything on the first go here, but we definitely can't take another Flash Cannon. Look how fast we get to this Earthquake. I decided, you know what? No baits. Let's go for it. Let's go. What is he going to shield? Is he going to shield? Shoot, he shielded. But I think if we shield this, we definitely get to another Earthquake here, and I think we already have a Surf on Lapras ready. Hopefully those two in combination are going to be enough to KO this Registeel, because Registeel is going to be a problem for me with Lapras in the back because of the Focus Blast doing a ton of damage. Actually, I think if I get to a Leaf Blade here... Ooh, and he swaps into this. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Oh my gosh, Sceptile's so low. This shouldn't take me out. I'm wondering how I played this, if I went for the Surf and the Farm Down to go for a Surf on the Reggie, or if I just threw the Ice Beam knowing it'll KO. This is a little risky, but definitely I think the play we needed to get to, we go up to two Surfs there so that we can back-to-back Surf and take out this Registeel. Definitely, I think the right play there. When I'm going over these replays, sometimes I don't always do the right play, but there you go. And then I do think the Sceptile is actually just going to be able to Bullet Seed this down. Bullet Seed, such a low damage move, but yeah, the Registeel very close to getting taken out there, so definitely enough to take it out. So we get into the next game here. I think we're using the same team. Registeel, so I probably come in with Sceptile. Yep, that makes sense. I usually don't like to go into my hard counter because then we won't be able to take it out when he does switch to the back. Although, oh, and he swapped into Cresselia. Good switch, good switch. But I think this is a really good move here anyways. This is probably the move we want to be using since we do get Stab on it with the Grass type attacking. With the Grass typing on the attack and also on the Pokemon we're using. Look how we've done 4 Leaf Blades to this Cresselia, which is amazing. I might even shield this. Yeah, I definitely shield this. So the one bad thing about Cresselia is you only have your charge moves, really. These Psycho Cuts are doing almost no damage to almost every Pokemon. Even against the fighting types, it's not doing too much. So we end up taking their switch out, and they're definitely coming back in with Reggie. They probably can't farm us down. No, they probably can. We're really low, so I decided to just throw this move. I don't want to get... Oh, he did throw a move. Okay, this is absolutely perfect for us. We're going to be able to come in with Obstagoon and try to take out this Registeel. So the one bad thing is that we don't have the shield advantage. He's actually up 1 shield on us. Well, we've used 1 and he hasn't used any yet. And he doesn't go for the shield there. So I'm fine just going Night Slashes here. We have the 12.5% chance to get the boost. And they're going to be doing neutral damage anyways. Yeah, they're not going to do super effective like the Cross Chop. But he has shields, and I think he's... I really thought he was going to use them at some point there, but he did not. So... yeah, he ends up losing his Registeel here. So what's interesting on our opponent's team here is the Shadow Swampert. I really wish I had a Shadow Swampert. So I actually wasn't able to participate in the Shadow TM day where you could take frustration off of the Shadow Pokemon. So I actually don't have any Shadow Pokemon that don't have frustration, which really sucks. I hope they bring it back because I feel like I had to work that day, and that's the only day that it's happened, and it's been like 4 months already. It feels really bad to know that I don't have a lot of these Mon that are really good. I think Shadow Swampert is insane in Ultra League. And then, obviously, there's other Shadow types, other Shadow Mon that I would like to have, like Hypno, Articuno, Zapdos. But just to have the chance at them would be great. So Lapras and the Togekiss, I believe this is a really good matchup for Lapras. You are doing super effective damage with these Ice Shards, and then I think Surf is fine to go. You can go Ice Beam. It would one-shot, but I'm just going to go with the Surfs. You need a second Surf to take it out, or you can farm it down if you decide to shield here. I don't think he could take you out even if he had the Ancient Power, which would be super effective, just because that move's pretty weak in general. I like having this energy advantage here on Lapras. He actually comes in with the Giratina. I think he came in because he had Dragon Breath. Leads me to believe, what do I think's in the back? Maybe Swampert. Feels like. Definitely not something like Registeel. I think we're fine letting the Lapras... No, I decide to use it. Oh, why did I do that? Because we have Obstagoon in the back. Obstagoon should be good enough here. It's kind of weird. Oh, we're lagging? Nice. Lots of lag in Go Battle League the last few days. We end up taking it out. Lag actually probably helped us there. Was this his own Obstagoon? No, Charizard. Oh, shit. Everything we have in the back is not good against Charizard. So these counters are going to be resisted because Charizard's flying typing. And then obviously the grass is going to be resisted and going to be just cut to pieces from the Charizard because of the fire typing. I can't foresee how we win this game. Looks like I'm going to try to go for a sack swap. Technically not a stack swap, but he uses his move instantly anyways. The only way I'm winning is if I somehow get the boost right here and then get another Night Slash off. I think that's the only way I could win, and I don't even know if that wins. And I think I'm going to get Fast Attack down anyways. So, tough game. Charizard's going to be really hard for us, especially in the back. But even Lapras is taking neutral damage from the fire typing of Charizard. Now, Charizard's also taking neutral and is pretty squishy from Lapras, plus the Surfs are going to be super effective, doing like 70%, or maybe it's like 60. So, but you'd have to catch the Lapras against the Charizard, which they usually wouldn't let happen if they if they have something to say about it, right? So I think I queued up into the same team here. Yep. Or, I don't know, Professor Hazelnut. Definitely a name I see a lot. You actually end up seeing the same people over and over. Too bad I don't remember their teams, otherwise I could make a strategy, right? And we do this really slow swap into Obstagoon, and I'm like, probably Body Slam. He got to that really quickly. Yeah. So the one thing you have to worry about on Snorlax is a lot of people are going, Superpower? Which will do about 70% to Obstagoon here. Actually, probably something like 60. So maybe would KO from here. So I decide to shield. He shows another Body Slam. I probably won't shield again. Definitely going to throw this Night Slash, try to get the boost, because this Snorlax will definitely go down after one more counter, I think. Oh no, it ends up going down anyways. And you don't want to see Poliwrath because you are not doing any damage. He resists all your moves unless you had Gunk Shot. Which actually, that's an interesting thing to bring up. A lot of people do go Gunk Shot just to have some sort of play against the fairies. I personally, it's fine. I did have it for a while in my Obstagoon video. I think I talk about it, but personally, I like the Cross Chop. Just gives you a little bit faster way to deal with Lapras and Registeel. And as you can see, some lag again. Awesome. Everyone's susceptible to lag, so it is what it is. It did seem like it was lag on both sides, which is good. At least I didn't get an advantage. He didn't get an advantage. And you just play through. I mean, that's all you can do. I think we go for the bait here. See if we can't get the shield. We do. I think if I probably will go for the next one. Oh, we go for a second bait. Interesting. And I'm shielding. So I guess I'm trying to tell him, if I shield, it means you should probably shield, because why would I shield and then bait if I know I'm going to die to the next Dragon Claw? But he actually swapped in too. Perfect swap by our opponent. So Sceptile is going to be doing super effective damage against this Poliwrath, but we do have to be worried about these Ice Punches. They're going to be super effective, and if you remember, we're frail. The one good thing is that Ice Punch is not a great move, and I'm not going to try to farm up any extra energy. I've forgotten how much energy his Poliwrath has, so we're just going for the kill right here, and I'm just going to throw another Leaf Blade. I'm going to throw Leaf Blades until he KOs my Sceptile. We just need to get it low so Lapras can hopefully farm it down, or even have it in Surf range, which would be even easier for us to deal with. It looks like he's trying to commit to a farm down. This is really a mistake against Sceptile because we're getting to that energy so quick. And I actually almost swapped in I think I actually tried to swap and it didn't allow it, which actually was perfect for us because it meant that we didn't get our Lapras KO'd. He did end up saving up for 2 Dragon Claws, but we are at this Surf, and even though Surf is resisted, he's very low, and this is going to take him out. What you also may have noticed is that the timer did time out right there. If we did not get that move off, we would have lost because our opponent had more percentage HP. So I believe we went 3-2 in that set. I forgot if I'm showing all the game. I think I cut it up into all the games for 2 sets, or maybe 8 games. I forget how many we played with the Sceptile. So I actually swapped into Obstagoon here because last time when we swapped into Sceptile, he didn't leave. Our opponent didn't leave with Registeel, and I kind of want to have the chances at the boost if he's not going to leave for the next matchup. Hopefully it isn't into a Charm user. So this is Swampert. Swampert's a pretty neutral matchup. We are down a shield because we had to shield the Registeel. We're very afraid of getting one shot. We do get this boost. I think it's the first time in the video we got the boost, which is awesome. I still have nightmares from the what was it? Was it the Zapdos video where the... Oh my god, I almost closed my phone out right there. Was it the Zapdos video where we got quad boosted from the Zangoose? I still have nightmares of that game. 12.5% 4 times. That's like a 0.0... I think it's like 0.02% chance of happening. Percent, not a 2% chance, a 0.02% chance. So nightmares, y'all. The boosts are scary in this game. They're random, and I think I hate Cresselia's the most because the 30% boost is just absolutely insane. It's weird to have a boost that's at a varying number. 1 in 3, where it changes all matchups, is kind of insane. It should be like 10%. Or no percent. All the moves don't have to have boosts and debuffs and buffs, you know. Just, I don't know. Moonblast got way too powerful, especially for a mon like Cresselia. That I used Cresselia last season in Ultra League, and I was already using Moonblast last season when it was, I think, 80 energy, and didn't have a chance to boost, and did, I think, less damage. So, weird move to buff, for sure, but... You know, not Riot, wrong game here. That's League of Legends. Niantic, you know, they can do whatever they want with the game. I realize they're pulling these these stats from the main series, but they don't have to follow the main series if they don't want. This is a different game. They can just change things if they want to. You know, if they find that it's OP in this game or overpowered in this game, they can change it to whatever they want. You know. Yeah, the main series is a good guideline that you can get movesets from, but you don't have to, you know, follow it straight to the letter. Same type of matchup here. We lose the lead against this Registeel. I decided to come in with Obstagoon. I started noticing this pattern that the Regis never leave. They always... Oh, wow. This one actually... this is weird. This one has Shadow Claw. I don't know why he would swap into this. He must have no Obstagoon counter. Hopefully I recognize that. Oh, I get the boost anyways, and I shield everything. I'm probably shielding everything anyway. I did not shield this. I guess because I got the boost and I know I'm not taking too much damage. That's true. That's true. These Dragon Claws don't do too much anyways. Anyways, what I was going to say is most Regis do stay in when you swap in Obstagoon because they want to bluff you, and they almost always go for that Flash Cannon. But I always shield because I know the one time that I don't shield, it's going to be a Focus Blast, and I'm going to be really sad that I lost the Obstagoon. Obstagoon's such a good mon, you don't want to lose it to something like that, especially if you can stop it. He ends up throwing no shields here because he knows we have the boost. And I think I outpace it to these Night Slashes, this Meganium. Plus these counters are really starting to add up, so I'm definitely going to shield. He's gone for enough energy to throw 2 Frenzy Plants. So I know if I shield once, I'm going to shield both. And I get this next boost, a second boost. I think I threw 5 times, so this is really lucky to have gotten 2. So I'm definitely just going to stay in, right? And this was the Registeel, right? So he's just going to get countered down. We got the double boost, yo. We punch into Night. Definitely shield it. Definitely. What do we have in the back? The Sceptile? Yeah, this video is about the Sceptile, y'all. But really the video looks like it's about this Obstagoon. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, so I have been using a new team just starting yesterday, so a couple days after this video, and it does not have Obstagoon in it. I kind of went back to my origins with Giratina Origin. I think a lot of people are over over overplaying their cards to go against the Obstagoon, you know? So this matchup's interesting. It's not good for us, but Sceptile's not good against this Escavalier either. So I just want to get these Surfs because Obstagoon's also not good against this Escavalier. I decided not to shield, so I actually changed my game plan against Escavalier later, I think. You'll see it in the future games, where I actually double shield on the Lapras. Or single shield and get to 2 Surfs, trying to pull shields or do lots of damage to the Escavalier. So I basically, in this first game, it looks like it took the approach of, you know, use these 2 Mon to take out this other Mon. Hoping that what I have in the back is a good matchup, but as you see here, Clefable's really good against my team also. I have to come in with Lapras. Sceptile's just going to get absolutely crushed, I think. And I want to get to this Surf, but we do not get to the Surf. So now I have to come in with Sceptile. Definitely going to shield here. You know, Sceptile might not be as bad as I thought against this Clefable that's already at half-life. I just have to land one of these Leaf Blades, I think. And even if he shields, we get to the next one so quick. Okay, he ended up just taking it because he has Giratina here in the back. And we definitely taking the L here. There's a lot of things that Sceptile's susceptible to. Susceptible to? Don't. Oh my god, don't listen to me. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of things that he doesn't beat in Ultra League, so it is probably better to lead him, but I like him in the back because most people don't lead their Swamperts, and I kind of just want to get it onto that Swampert matchup. Now, if you've seen in all of these games, I don't think we've ever run into a Swampert with Sceptile. I don't know if you want to call that unlucky or just, I don't know. It's just not happening. So I think here we changed the game plan against this Cavalier. Or maybe it was the next game. We'll see if I shield the first one right now. Okay, we shielded. I think in this game I tried something like double shield to go for a triple Surf. Or quad Surf. But I think they end up just farming us down after this second shield. So what we should do is second shield and then swap. No, second shield, throw Surf, swap. I think that's what we should be doing, but we did not do that, and we actually get farmed down here. We're out of shields. I'm probably coming in with Obstagoon. Try to counter down. If I come in with Sceptile, he's going to get one-shot by Megahorn if he has it. Oh! Are we just assuming he doesn't have it? This is not a good move. Guys, don't do that. Do not do that. If you're at home watching this video, do not bring in Sceptile against Escavalier. It is interesting that he brought in the Lapras. Lapras is not very good against Obstagoon. Oh, looks like he was just trying to eat a move there. I go for the Night Slash. I guess what I'm thinking is I don't win this game unless I get the boost. Because if he has a superpower, it's over. And he's going to get to an Earthquake anyways. I think I remember this game, how it ended. I think I lose to this Earthquake here. And I think someone in chat was saying we probably had enough to go for the double cross chop here. And maybe it would have taken him out. But I went over the numbers afterwards. And actually 2 cross chops would not have KO'd that Snorlax. Even though it looked like he was such low life, Snorlax has such high HP. I think his HP was 245 at max. So he was something at like 10% there, which would have been like 24. No, he's probably at like 15%. Yeah. I don't know. Something like 36 HP, which I think cross chop does not do that much damage or something like that. I think I remember calculating it out after that game, so you can believe me or not, but I think the only way I could win that was getting the boost and then going for cross chop afterwards and then having cross chop for the Lapras. So pretty good starting matchup here. Giratina against Lapras. You've seen this one before. The only question is, do I want to bait or do I want to just go surf or do I want to just go straight ice beam? If you bait and you get the shield, you're golden. If you don't, you put yourself in a weird position. Luckily, Lapras is already pretty good in this matchup. We did get the shield. Probably shielding this. Maybe not. We're super bulky. Yeah. Went for the double bait. Interesting. So this is not advised. Oh, God, he didn't shield. So definitely not advised, y'all. I think I end up shielding this. Now I'm kind of like, I need to win this matchup. But we needed to win it anyways. So weird that I went that direction. Lucario is interesting. This is a mon I would love to try out. I do think actually I probably don't have enough candy for Lucario, but I assume this is a power-up punch. It felt kind of quick. I don't know if I have enough candy to actually power up a Lucario. I definitely don't have enough dust. I used so much dust recently. I don't even have enough dust to make one new mon. I think I'm at like 200k, and I definitely want to save it for Dialga. I definitely want to save my rare candy for Dialga too. Y'all already know I got that perfect Dialga in a trade about a week ago now, and I want to be able to use that for Master League when it comes around, so I really need to save the dust that I have. I think Master League's coming in 2 weeks or so. I don't know the exact date, but I definitely want to try out Dialga, having never used one. Cresselia, this matchup's definitely interesting. The Moonblast will do about 70% of your HP, but you get to these moves so quickly. The only thing, you get to the Night Slashes so quickly, which are super effective against Cresselia. The only thing is if you get the attack debuff, which it looks like we did get it there, that's really going to hurt, but you're still doing super effective damage. He tries to catch on Giratina. We get a little bit of extra farm. I actually decide I'm going to go up to 2 Night Slashes here so that I can Night Slash the Cresselia when it comes back in. And I don't take too much damage from this Giratina. That's kind of the point of Obstagoon. We get to this second Night Slash. Is it enough to actually take out this Cresselia? Nope, we're going to have to get to a third. We do get the boost. If there's a Grass Knot, we live. And it is Moonblast. Still takes us out, even with the defensive double buff there. So, yep, those are the games. I hope this helps you decide whether or not you want to use Sceptile. I think pretty much over the course of those games, we went even. Probably over 3 sets. I think we played 15 games with Sceptile. I think I showed 8 or 9 here. It was okay. I think if I knew a lot more of the matchups, it would have been even better. Also, if I paired it maybe with a better team, I thought it paired really well with Lapras. I actually thought it paired kind of good with Obstagoon as well. I did notice an Escavalier weakness, so maybe switch up the team to be able to take on Escavalier. Maybe Charizard in the back with Lapras in the front and then Sceptile in the middle there. Maybe that'll work. We didn't try that one. I have been liking Charizard in general. I don't want this video to be too long though, so thanks for watching. If you liked it, definitely hit that like button. If you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button. We're so close to 400 followers. I would really love it if you did that for me. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks.